Oh, we got
Okay,
shit on. I
Goof.
won't be able to heal you all the way.
Let's see how you do here.
That's good.
Are we going right side?
Yeah, we're gonna meet up.
I
right.
watch Coolest here. I want to watch you now.
Their demo.
Are you a demo?
Bomber?
I'm dead.
Meet you up here.
Oh,
Ah,
bruh. Super toxic?
Dude, I
Sucks
did
that you missed
240 to him.
the soldier, the headshot on the soldier, but I think you got the body shot to help kill him.
Look at me there.
Oh, that is very unfortunate.
Fight our main.
Our entire team's dead.
Yeah.
We only have 4 players.
Spies
yeah,
on our main.
fine.
It was good that you're checking that direction,
You
but
don't get
it
much.
it looks like you didn't it didn't register in your brain until it was too late.
Okay, we're still in bats, med.
Sniper on point.
Yeah, I got lost. I don't know where anyone is.
Where are you?
I'm with
Soldier on
sniper
guard.
onto that.
Pressure track ramp.
Oh, I got snipe. Snipers coming down the ramp. 5 point.
Yeah, took the 100.
Right
Can
hand?
I use my secret ammo? Oh wow, shit.
Soldiers fall under. My bed. Sniper is overhealed on ramp.
Okay, it's getting time to do an airstrike here so we can get some ground.
Alright, you can buff me, I'll go for one. But honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get shit on there.
That was called way too late,
Okay, we can do it.
Strike.
even on my end.
Check.
Alright.
That was just so sudden, man. You must have been called out by a spy or something. I don't know what else, how that sniper knew exactly where you were.
We have quicks ready, 95.
Unless he saw a dot and guesstimated, but
I'm gonna drop.
it just sucks.
Okay, quicks, get ready.
Okay, ready? Wait. Get ready.
Either way, you should have been buffed.
Have these on crush if he can die.
Scout's on our med. Scout is on our med.
Help
Scout
secret.
is
Are you using a backpack?
NG, I'm behind you.
Yeah, you were using
Sniper ramp?
camper.
Scout in our med.
I got a saw.
Nice, nice.
They're all on ramp.
I'm curious why the enemy sniper hard scoped you there. If this keeps up, it might be a good idea if the sniper knows where you were not to peek the same angle again. And or to ask for some of the bomb before you do that, or something to distract him.
Angie below you.
Soldier behind. Bomb behind.
Right back.
Went under.
Okay,
I
we're
died.
even numbers right now.
70%.
We're not really doing it.
We're 75.
Okay, coming.
They're backing up a bit off ramp.
Okay, get ready. Follow me.
ready.
Everybody get ready.
Sniper. Sniper's bats.
Okay, ready?
Almost. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Dem was on the roof.
Little sticky traps on bats.
Jumping our roof.
Armor box. Guns out.
Was that the enemy sniper shot or was that the spy?
The heavy's 100 on
I'm
point.
behind him.
Yeah, I'm Uber's
That's
over.
unfortunate.
Still down.
But yeah, that was a good call there to start shooting the other players since you knew the sniper was bats.
We need to get in the point.
Actually, no, yeah, taking the first shot in the demo,
I'm on it.
I would have been unless the sniper was dead and I missed that. That's very much possible.
He's oh, fuck. Nice.
Nice
Oh,
job,
fuck.
Greg.
Demo.
Looks like you're just having a rough day, Goof, honestly.
Heals ramp 65. Their bed's at 70 as well.
Oh, sorry, I just took it.
Yeah, no.
If
Sniper's bats.
I recommend Goof, if you don't feel like you're getting enough buffs, call the medic. Ask the medic for a buff, especially if you're playing the peak.
Med's on
Like
now.
you're being really risky right now. You need to be more vocal because the medic has a lot on his plate, and it's good to try to remind him. I could understand since they're going in for a crit push here, and I missed that since I'm focusing mainly on you. But don't be afraid to advocate for yourself, Goose, because I mean,
Yeah.
it's half the medic's fault, but it's more so your fault because you're not advocating for yourself. And other snipers are gonna do that. Other snipers ask for their medic's heals, especially good ones.
Coming shooter, they're in.
They're at 30%.
Yeah, I'm not building at all.
Because there's more to sniper than just hitting your shots, obviously.
Guys, they have a bunch of people on our back.
Demo's lit.
Soldier and enemy behind.
I'm going to shut up.
Scout under.
They're coming ramp.
flank's coming
Soldier
around.
engineer ramp. I don't know where.
Yeah, I
Sky
know,
is.
I'm going around.
They're down. They're
The only thing I could have thought, think there,
So,
Goof,
on our ramp.
Dead.
is you sealed your fate once you took that shot at him. I think the safer play, especially seeing that your aim was a little bit rusty, you could have backed up and then surfed the rocket. It's not just a medic skill. A lot of people think that surfing's a medic only thing. Don't think about it that way. You could have potentially surfed that rocket out to safety. You had enough health. I think you were at 98 at the time, if I remember correctly.
Far down? I'm not building.
So, and that way you could have flew to your combo. Don't forget that surfing can save lives, including
I
yours.
should have bombed earlier. That was my bad.
Because once again, taking that shot there was a very risky play.
Yep.
If you did get that shot, a headshot off on him, that would have stopped his momentum, and that would have slowed down your death. But eventually that scout would have catched up, and it would have just been a good idea to, once again,
Worked
back up
decently well, honestly.
ramp towards your team.
That was the problem.
Nah, I did not the fuck out of that guy. He didn't
That sucks that you just, I'm assuming you just missed your shot. I don't know if you had a buff there, because I was rattling on and getting distracted.
So weak. 2 health, thank you.
Please let.
Spy under. Super low. Oh my god.
Right, seals? I'm going ramp.
Then again, you have high pings, so I don't know how easy surfing is for you.
There's soldiers that might be able to like start edging.
Spy on.
All I'm saying is you potentially could have got out of that alive, Goof. Potentially.
Better yet, he got a drop. Actually, I don't think he did have the Ubers.
Yeah, let's get in there. Everybody getting ramp right now. Spam
We
ramp.
don't have numbers. Oh, spy dead. Spy dead. Don't.
No, we do.
We
Bomber,
definitely
bomber.
Soldier on our med.
did.
Nice shot, Goof.
Yeah, Benji needs help.
Nice shot.
Pyro's
That's
lit.
lovely.
Oh my god, Goof.
Behind him.
Spy time.
Okay, quits ready. I'm on ramp.
Okay, you're gonna take heavy. You're gonna take heavy.
Okay.
They're in past there. I think they have.
No, they didn't they medic.
Spy here. Behind.
Here,
Yes,
stop.
my god. Oh, sniper got me. Sniper shutter.
Okay, where are you medic?
I'm dead.
Ramp.
You ready?
Yep.
Sniper's watching.
One thing I see you do, Goof, is it looks like you're taking a lot of these aggressive peaks without a buff. Especially when your medic has some time. So yeah,
Shutter.
I'll try not to beat that point too much more. I'll do it maybe at the end when I...
He's using that.
Nice shot.
Follow me. Ready?
90.
Use.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Heavy dead. No, I pushed.
The only other thing you maybe could have did there...
Soldier bombing.
No, they were critzing in. The only thing I could think that you could have did there was to go down for this pack instead of backing up this way. But
They're pushing.
I mean, hindsight's 2020. I didn't even know the spy was there, and I can see that you're going for that pack instead.
Scouts over here.
Oh no. I got juggled. I'm dead. The soldier's 20 at our main.
And Juice on our bats, he's gonna be 90. He's gonna be 90. He's gonna be behind you.
Just be careful how long you linger here.
They're on
Heals coming back.
That was a nice serve,
Underneath on our secret.
but
2 people back.
yeah.
Where's combo?
No one bats.
Did anybody in secret?
The 3 down. I have no sniper.
Let's go. Let's hedge.
Heavy super low on ramp. Heavy super
Heavy
low
dead?
on ramp.
I'm low.
Doing that?
Damage, please, heavy. Thank you.
Fire on ramp. Sniper on ramp over here.
You're lucky he missed you there.
Power shutter. They have
First
on
come.
bad.
Nice.
combo?
Secret.
Sniper's
Can we
bats.
have?
Okay, get ready. Where's the medic?
Bats.
Bats. Okay.
That's there. That's there.
Okay, follow me. Okay, ready?
Soldier dead.
Sniper going shot.
Use.
I'm dead.
Our med died.
Good. Sniper dropped me.
It might be
We're
my
all
ping.
down.
They use.
Only 3
They use
Okay.
shutter. And
Yeah,
arrow,
use
you're the
before.
only one alive.
Yo,
Get a team kill.
I mean, it's either you feed or you die at this point. I'm pretty sure they're crawling all over us.
Oh, nice try.
Oh, they're mixing
Oh,
with toxic.
so close. Where are we going? Where's combo going?
Med
Soldier
got
and a shoulder?
Okay, where are you? Benji?
Bombing. He bombed our ramp.
They have a gun up on there, Chad. Can you get that soldier?
They do.
Soldier's 20 on.
Gun down, gun down.
Actually, okay, nice.
If you were playing the peek the engineer on the roof, Goof, it might have been advisable to stand back, like here.
Behind, in our shutter.
And the reason I say that is because you could peek the engineer without having to worry about the sniper. As soon as you walked up forward, you exposed yourself to the sightline. If you would have literally just backed up, you would have got a similar sightline and not have been able to get sniped.
Yeah, I'm below the ground. Spy here, spy here.
Right here, yeah.
But other than that, it was, you know, you're probably were gonna die from the engineer anyways,
Soldier bomb?
especially since he missed.
Their soldier bombed to flank under.
You could have potentially killed the engineer if you hit the body shot there, and or had an SMG and got perfect tracking with that. But I don't. Once again, it's personal preference.
Gun and fans. Okay, count
Down, push. Get this ammo off of there.
Got a point, people.
Make them bleed, yeah.
Yeah, another thing you could have maybe did there, Goof. If the demo was focusing you there, I'm pretty sure you figured this out the hard way. But if you scope in and shoot,
Yeah, I'm dead, yeah.
doesn't matter if you hit or miss. It's gonna slow you down for a bit. And so just you could have maybe took no scopes and shipped out the demo there and just focused on dodging since he was focusing you,
Hold this for 20 seconds.
and just ask for help.
There's some gun down and that guy's just rushing.
But that was like the only thing I think you could have did better there.
Okay.
Otherwise, going for the scoped in shot is not a bad idea, just risky.
We have to make
Especially since it was a demo that you were fighting,
I got sniped.
and you didn't have a buff, you didn't have any heals around.
We need to kill the sniper more. He's fucking.
Hold on, we're gonna have time. Whoa, what is this guy?
Yeah, you were alone there. That was a free bomb for him.
Spawns and that's it.
15 seconds. We got 5 seconds. We have time.
Soldier in our lobby.
Everybody? W?
Yeah, so
Right by our med.
Go right now. Go right now.
Point now, get on point.
get on it. We need overtime. Get on point.
I will say this, though, Goof. Just take what I say with a grain of salt, because obviously,
Close.
Sniper is one of my least played classes.
Quite get the time.
Yeah.
But most of the tips I'm trying to suggest here is mainly about survival. Since I know that you
Yes, go
also
back.
kind of struggle with that, because aim is something all I can say about getting good with aim is, you know, well, obviously get good and the practice more, but
Going back.
Soldier 250? Soldier survey?
the reason I'm focusing on survival is because I'm trying to think what you could have maybe done,
Me.
because that's honestly the only thing I'm going to be able to critique you on. That was unfortunate. That was your team not watching in your back there. I'm surprised that the entire combo was there, and somehow they didn't notice the spy decloak pretty much in front of him, or he was walking there for a long time.
Okay, you're gonna take heavy.
I need
Okay,
ammo.
get ready, Luffy.
Scout soldier under.
Okay, let's go for each other, come on.
Flanks under.
Ready?
That's good that you're going to be watching the peeking with the medic, because even if the sniper goes for the medic's head, you're the next one
Sniper smash.
that can get him, or vice versa. That gives him a warning. Though it sucks that the medic couldn't buff you before we critsed in, and it looks like we didn't do much with that crits.
Behind you. He's lit. Got him.
Soldiers
I think that was a right
yeah,
play
looking
though.
for
It sucks that you just got headshot
Barrels. Nice
and you
on
didn't
point
you couldn't get the counter snipe off properly, but it is what it is.
I can't do much about that. I'll just spam.
It's really hard.
out. They're all ramp. They're all ramp. What are we at right now, Ben?
I died, so I'm
Well.
just up.
Okay, Roger.
They're on our roof.
You could have maybe took a shot at that demo, no scoped.
Okay, going ramp.
But either way, I don't think it really would have mattered. It just would have deterred him a little bit.
Soldier's dead.
Spy behind.
Nice shot.
Behind.
Okay, let's head to point. So we can get in there.
Sniper's ramp over here. Mini on our back.
You heard the spy was in the area.
They used.
If other people were with you there, Goof, I think that would have been the right play to go for the sniper. I would have played a little bit more passively
This guy
and
has to
took,
not
you
be
know,
able to
shots that
control
weren't in the
over
sniper
him.
sight line. That way you didn't get, you know, blocked in by the spy. And at any time you wanted to decommit and look around your back, you could have.
Help the cat.
Demo on our match.
But
Below.
Scott on our match.
that wasn't a. Once again, that wasn't technically a wrong play. It's just
Bombers on bats.
you subjected yourself to getting
People under.
distracted even when you. I think you heard that spy call that he was around that area.
I'm
Okay,
just
but,
attaching the medic. I'm putting the trap under.
I'm dead. Okay, we have
Okay.
crits at 20 crits at.
Okay, I'm gonna be under right now.
Don't let them take space for free. We
Needs
can't
to
really.
be heavy.
Spamming
There's
over
a
the
soldier by our spawn. Soldier behind bats.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
I'm not sure where he went.
Soldier, are you?
He's on bats. He's hit 20.
Sniper got me, shutter. Sniper got me, shutter. Soldiers out. Sniper got me, shut.
All bad, all bad.
Toxic.
Okay, we're 3 down. Play passive.
I
Thank you.
did.
Nice shot.
Okay, they're 2 down. Don't.
Soldier on our bats
They're
now.
3 now. Ah, we're 4 down.
Okay, I'm playing. Okay, I'm heal shutter. Pushing in now.
Another thing you could do, Goof, now that I think about it, in this bat situation,
Tab's still
you could have looked like you were peeking in
Yeah, they're all 1 point.
for like a second and then unscope and turn around and see if the spy was there. Because if he was that close to you and he saw you being like you were taking an aggressive peek, he probably was going to speed up the process on you anyways and not try to sit around too long waiting for you to be distracted since you already were.
Have you slipped our ramp?
But
No, he's not. He's 270 allied. He probably had a full buff.
Whenever our medics up, give me a full buff. I wanna like kill them off.
The spy is on our.
Why is that spawn?
Spy's on our telly. I don't know how he got me.
No, why is that spawn?
Dude, okay, there's a sentry gun literally right under our bats. What the fuck is this?
Oh, yes.
Really?
I got it. I'm dead though.
Snipers on the ramp. They're sit on ramp.
Their flank is all over our ramp.
Yeah, so soldier
Be
got
over
ramp,
there in a
walking ramp as well. Soldiers.
Right.
Sniper's over healed.
Holy shit, what a fight.
16.
I went under.
We had 90% crits.
Oh, he's just insane.
Dude, that scout feared so hard when I did that.
Yeah.
That one I'm
Behind,
dead.
behind, behind. Scout behind.
Someone's on top of our Someone's in.
that was just unfortunate. I think you made the right play there,
Get the guy.
shifting around. The one thing I will say was there was a point where the demo woman was peeking. You maybe could have been a little bit patient there, like
Get on him.
the first time around. But I think other than that, you actually did pretty good there with your positioning where you decided to put your gun and scope.
Someone needs to get on point. Someone needs to.
They have no med. Spam the heavies. 90.
Anyone just touch her.
We did nice.
Okay, they're all down.
Soldier behind.
That was a good shot.
Please help.
It sucks that
I got her.
sucks that you died there, but
Alright, that's fine.
Both soldier real quick.
Chopper.
Ow, you
Chopper shutter. Nice.
We need to have our soldier go for their medic now, so they can't get Uber.
Alright, I'm low, but I'll go for it.
Well,
Oh,
no,
no,
you
he's
need to
way
come,
too
come for a heal.
Eyes on their
Nah,
top.
I couldn't. I was too far in. That was my bad.
Get away from the scout. Do it
Oh,
again.
there's soldier my bomb. He's waiting on the right.
Soldier dead.
The medic has reboot at 75.
There's spies
Three down.
by under.
Don't bleed.
for a minute there when I heard the soldiers on the right, you're gonna die there, Goof. But it looks like Gramps was there to save you, so
Spy time.
maybe you knew he was there and you weren't worried about it.
Sniper's bats.
It's just
Behind.
if that was the case, if you heard the soldiers on the right, I would have started moving your scope to try to get ready to deny the bomb. That was obviously gonna
Our soldier
happen,
needs to get their med.
especially
Where's the
since
medic?
I think
Where's the
they
medic?
spotted you.
On bad.
Yeah, they're on bats.
And then
Oh,
Method
that's kinda weak.
That was unfortunate. That was, I mean,
Okay.
you did the. I think you did the right play,
They used on point.
but the sniper rotated at an odd time and just caught you out. That was just a good play by him.
Gun point now.
bat damage on point.
Who is this?
They're all weird.
Coming.
Med has 40.
That took 220! Jesus Christ, I'm goated!
Oh,
All in all, Goof, I think you did pretty good. Though sometimes sometimes it feels like you're forcing some of these scopes, and I think you need to be a little bit more vocal. Also, I know it's kind of hard sometimes, especially when there's a lot of clutter in comms, but try to keep in mind like calls, so you can kind of, and if you're curious about where the enemy sniper is or where anyone is, don't be afraid to ask. Be a little bit. I think you need to be a little bit more vocal, especially when asking for heals before you're peeking the enemy sniper, because that first round you're taking so many risky peeks against the enemy sniper without a buff, and that was just very unwise in my opinion. But that's the only thing I could really suggest you. Also, don't forget that you can surf, and that you can no scope people and surf into to safety, because 50 damage goes a long way, especially if someone is in your vicinity and does run to your aid. But other than a few positioning gripes, and you need to be a little bit more vocal, I think you did pretty good, especially once you got warmed up the last 2 rounds and you actually started destroying people. So, but yeah,